Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Entertainment only. Yeah, I should have read that last. Is Bannon going to go to the RNC conference? Not a fan of Melania's, but hey, good on her. And I do wonder whether that prior commitment involves a one-way airline ticket and a suitcase. Okay, what do I want to have a look at in this particular reading? I'm going to have a few today. A lot happened over the weekend, um, and it's a short week for me. Winging across the country on Friday to go and spend the weekend at my granddaughter's birthday. Absolutely, absolutely. Turning 4, going to love it. Okay, what I want to have a look at is the Bannon conviction. So the 3-panel appeals court has rejected Bannon's appeal in regards to, where are you talking about the subpoena to go and front the January 6th committee? We're not even talking about all his wire fraud, etc., that he was actually convicted of, and Trump gave him a pardon. Bannon might find that overturned in the near future as well. So we're talking about old 3 shirts here. Goodness me, just looking at him, I hate to think what he smells like. He just looks like a homeless person. However, do not underestimate Bannon. He's very wily, sly. He's got an intelligence that he uses for all the wrong purposes. He's been over in the EU stirring up the far right, but the appeals court have said, nah, sorry, tough luck. Now, Bannon does have the choice to go to the Supreme Court, and my ear is ringing at the moment with his appeal to try and overturn his conviction. I think he's in for some harsh truths coming forward for him. It's more about a volatile message coming forward for him, his rashness, and I don't think the SCOTUS is actually going to hear it. So I think the SCOTUS might reject. I would not be surprised if it goes to the SCOTUS, but I think the SCOTUS are going to reject it. We've got trying to appeal and just being walked away upon. So let's have a look. Steve Bannon, is he going to appeal to the Supreme Court? You know what the Supreme Court's going to do. The Supreme Court is basically there to uphold the Constitution. I don't quite know why the Supreme Court, they keep trying to drag the Supreme Court into these lower level affairs. But let's have a look. Are the Supreme Court going to hear Bannon's appeal? Are they going to hear it? I'm going to think no. He's going to find himself with his back up against the wall. So are they going to just show me basically yes, no? Are the appeals court going to hear Steve Bannon's appeal? Are they going to hear Steve Bannon's appeal? Are they going to hear Steve Bannon's appeal? Looking forward to this era being over. I'm just feeling like my energies have really upgraded, but I'm still reading on this low level stuff. Is the Supreme Court going to? Because we have to get through this time. Oh, what turned over there? That one. That one had turned over in the deck. I'm going to say no. 9 of Wands, he's going to find himself literally hanging on to his last vestige with his back up against the wall, and they're going to walk away from him, is what I'm getting. On the base, no. 4 of Swords, go and serve your time. 5 of Pentacles, out in the cold, destitute, and Moon. This is part of this path that he is on in regards to the swamp that he has been involved in. Absolutely. We've got here the voters, end of Bannon's legacy. The voters seeing this is the win at any cost, abuse of power, being walked away from, loss and disappointment. And I wonder whether that is the prison truck coming to pick him up. I'm going to say SCOTUS are not going to hear it. So let's have a quick look. Goodness me, I'd love to see Steve Bannon in prison prior to the EU elections. Boy, oh boy, stirring stuff up over there at the moment in regards to the far right and the complete and utter downfall. I think he's going to be in prison sooner rather than later. Timing is terrible in the spiritual world. Just show me show me what's going to happen with Steve Bannon in regards to. I mean, Navarro's in prison at the moment already. In regards to this, what's going to happen to Steve Bannon? Come on down, let's have a look. Right, Knight of Cups. This is making the appeal. Ace of Wands. Challenged by the Ace of Wands. A reality that he cannot escape, basically. Foundation. We've got the money trail or skilled work behind the scenes. In the past, we've got him trying to make the appeal here, planning, but it's in the past. I'm going to say the ironclad of the case, basically, the skilled work, the ironcladding of the case, crowning this reading. He thinks his money's going to protect him. Birds of a feather, but no. I'm really feeling he's sort of in this deluded, gilded cage where he thinks he's untouchable. But how's it going to go for him? Not well in the immediate future, sooner rather than later. Just seeing what's coming up. Hopes and fears is externally the Fool, the foolishness card, literally stepping off the cliff while the loyal supporters are yapping around his heels. Internally, January the 6th, Homeland Security, Protection, DOJ in the hopes and fears, chained himself fully and thoroughly to this toxicity. Absolutely. So there is going to be a difficult decision for him to make, and I suspect there's going to be a ruling brought forward. He's rah, 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 look at me, but everybody's walking away from him due to his lies that are going to be exposed. And here is my Jack Smith, Alex Whiting card. Bannon's poor choices in the past, his greed, his addiction, his vanity, his ego, his deluding, I'm going to say his disinformation is at an end. Going to have to defend himself against a harsh truth in regards to the money, and it's going to be a lot of negative messaging coming for him. I do not feel that the money, the wire fraud case, I know it was a federal case. I don't think that's ended either. I think the first step is get him in jail, get him in prison for January the 6th. I don't know whether there's a case against him at the moment. This is the ending of Bannon. It's all intertwined, as I said, with those last two readings that I did today. This is the downfall of this energy and the oligarchs that have made their money tapping into this energy. It's just an unraveling for them. Bring it on. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's in progress. couple of years that will take. I'm not saying with Bannon, I'm just saying the whole unraveling, it'll take several years. But it's just not looking good. It's not looking good for this particular dude. Don't drop the soap in the shower. Okay, catch you later. Bye-bye.